glanced over his fingertips, and he was actually open. That would have been 6 points.
Kayanoa Wong was with hands up to both sides just to make it.
I think they've got Kayanoa Wong's hands taped to his side right now.
Don't touch him.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8, John, from the 39-yard line.
They're passing down.
Let's see. Back to number 9. Long pass. He had a man open.
Broken up by Elledge.
Down at the 15-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th and 8 from the 39-yard line.
He was open, and that was a good pass. Just Sean Elledge was not letting it happen. Denied.
No.
Jim.
Good play by the wrestler. 4th and 8. What are they going to do here? They're kind of in four down territory, but it looks like they got a punter in the back.
It's too long for them. They don't have that kind of offense. They're going to punt it.
It appears they are going to punt.
Back to receive, number 3, Trey Chambers.
And Trey Chambers is back in the game, and here comes Sean Elledge back there.
A lefty.
Looks like Trey's got time to receive that. He receives it at the 10-yard line. Still on his feet. They're going to get brought down by a couple Mavericks there at about the 12, 13-yard line. Okay, so 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies from their own 13-yard line. We'll see if they can get something going this time. They're going to have to do better than 4th and 33 here, John.
Yeah, they got to get something rolling. They just weren't clicking there last time. Of course, they almost had a touchdown.
Okay, here's Becerra. Shotgun formation. Michael Palmer right behind him. Sean Elledge in motion. Hands off up to the middle to the missile. Nothing doing. Gets about 1 or 2 yards right up the middle.
Yeah, it was pretty packed in the middle. There was a lot of room outside. If he could have cut to the outside, he would have got a few more yards. But
yeah, there was a lot of congestion there. So brings up 2nd and 9.
Mavs look pretty big up front on the defensive line there.
Okay, Becerra back, shotgun formation. He's passing. Austin. Flag on the play. Pass intended for Nick Allen, but there is a flag right where Nick Allen was standing. I didn't see any type of pass interference,
so really near him.
Not exactly sure what they're looking at on that one. Here's the call. Oh, they're saying pass interference offense. I didn't see anything like that because it didn't look like there was anyone around.
Where was it? It wasn't where the ball was.
Boy,
that's for sure.
I'm not sure about that when he threw it right where Nick Allen was, too.
These wouldn't be replacement refs, would they?
Well, it's very possible. Yeah, I just didn't see that at all.
Penalties rampant here to start
Plus,
the game.
you usually have like a 5-yard cushion there where either one of them can push off.
Yep.
Well, okay, so that's going to make it... it looks like it's about 3rd and 15 or so from the 8-yard line.
The clock only says 3rd and 9. I think they're a little off.
They're usually off on that. Refs are having a little powwow to figure out what's going on. Penalties, though. Penalties are just killing Glacier Peak this year.
What's the hold up here?
Well, the refs seem to... I guess they want to get it right. I don't know if they're just not sure of themselves here. One thing I've noticed in high school games the last couple of years is they call a penalty and they take so long to actually get it sorted out. They seem to gather and group and have a caucus every time. 3rd and 18 they're calling it, John, from their own 6-yard line.
There's some work to do.
So before they had it 4th and 33. Right now they got it 3rd and 18. So they're moving in the wrong direction.
They seem to be sputtering.
Okay, here we go. Chris Becerra back. Michael Palmer, the missile right behind him. Oh, and he does a play fake right up the middle to Palmer. Up the middle, still on his feet at the 22-yard line.
He gets close to the first down.
He gets most of that back. He's still going to be about 3 yards short or so. So great run by the missile, and they're going for it.
Oh, you bet.
They're not even thinking about it.
Give it to him.
So here we go, 4th and 3. It looks like from their own 20. Gutsy move here by the coach. Oh, he's punting it. Not a good punt though. Becerra punted that, and he's going to get a fair bounce on that. That's going to get back to about the 44-yard line of Glacier Peak.
Starting with good field position there. That was interesting. I think that's his first punt of the season.
So it only netted him about 20 yards there.
They trying to spread his stats around?
Very possibly. We're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll be back in just a second.
Pinky's Plumbing. Want to pay less? 206-707-1497. Experienced, local, friendly. That's Pinky's Plumbing. Professional plumbing services 24 hours a day.
When the plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
Here we go. Okay, folks, we're back. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mavericks at the Glacier Peak 43-yard line.
Caught the chain gang flat-footed there. They almost didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage after that punt.
Okay, John. Who do we got playing quarterback right now?
I can't figure it out.
Okay, number 19.
Yeah, but that's Chase Diamond.
That's Chase Diamond. So they're running this wildcat where they got like 2 people back there. He runs up the middle for about. They're probably going to give him about 2 yards.
So the quarterback's Jeremiah Evans, but they rarely even snap him the ball.
He's got like 1 snap here, and they've snapped it to everybody else. So and he's actually coming off the field right now. So Chase Diamond, their tailback, and they do have number 5 back there now.
Number 5, Malik Braxton.
So they got him at quarterback, and he keeps it. He's going around the left-hand side, making a turn. Oh, and he's into the secondary. 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Mavericks. Oh, and he just got right through him, and nobody got even a finger on him.
There was a big gaping hole there for him to run through. I don't even think anybody touched him. But that's what happens when you give him field position like that.
And Coach Stewart said they're going to be running the ball all night long, and that's what they're doing. Glacier Peak just got caught a little flat-footed on that one.
I mean, they're not even faking a pass.
No. The way they're faking is we don't know who's playing quarterback. Extra point is good. So just like that, 7-0 Grizzlies. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back in... 7-0 Meadowdale, pardon me. We'll be back in just a second after this break.
Pinky's Plumbing. Want to pay less?
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the West Coast Conference are playing? Who won the game last night and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on westcoathletics.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making westcoathletics.com the place to view official scores, schedules, standings, and photos for all the schools and all the sports in the West Coast Conference. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and check out westcoathletics.com, the official website of the West Coast Conference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and the rain has started here, and that is definitely going to favor the Mavericks. And they take a 7-0 lead. They're about to kick off from the 40-yard line here.
The lefty, Brett Schaefer.
Short kick. Keanu Wong's getting it about the 13-yard line, out to the 20, to the 25, taken down to about the 30-yard line by a couple Meadowdale Mavericks.
Nice run back. Let's see if GP can get something started here.
GP's going to start from their own 30-yard line.
They just got to get something rolling. I mean, they have no momentum.
No, and it's been, you know what, it's kind of been this way the last, 3 games for Glacier Peak, just kind of struggling. The offense just has not been able to get into that tempo. And that's what they rely on.
Yep. Well, they got to get some plays under their belt so they can
Okay,
warm up.
Becerra back to pass, hands off instead to Michael Palmer. He's up. He gets about 4 yards up the middle. He's going to bring up about 2nd and 6. The rain really starting to come down.
They could just do that consistently. They just keep
Tackled by Jojo Akahondria. Thanks a lot, Chris. Way to give me that one.
He's throwing you those softballs, isn't he?
Common spelling on that one.
Yeah.
Becerra back to pass, and he's going to keep it up the middle, and he's only going to get about back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to keep it at about 3rd and 7.
Becerra not a real sprinter.
No, a little bit different than the David Linney. Becerra's got the great arm. A little different than last year. They had Linney, who was more of a speedster. Becerra's more of a sit back in the pocket and pass it.
He's definitely a stable quarterback at 215 pounds. If he wasn't back there, you'd have him on the line.
Absolutely. Becerra back to pass over the middle. Oh, and just over the fingertips of Sean Elledge. So that's going to bring up 4th and 7 for the Grizzlies.
Sean's athletic, but he's not that athletic. He wasn't going to pull that one down.
Well, he needed to be about 6 inches taller to get that one. So it looks like Glacier Peak's going to come out and punt. It looks like, is that Spencer Pettit back there, number 12?
It's a lot of punting for GP. Oh, loses the ball, gets it off.
Gives it a style kick.
Good back.
Down to the 30.
Still
25.
rolling.
It's getting a great Glacier Peak roll there, all the way down to about the 22, 23-yard line.
Man.
Great punt from back there.
Not a lot in the air, but went another complete kick length on the ground.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Weekends. Pinky's Plumbing. Want to pay less? 206-707-1497. Experienced, local, friendly. That's Pinky's Plumbing. Professional plumbing services 24 hours a day.
When the plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinkies.
Down.
Welcome back, everybody. If you can see through the cameras, the rain is just coming down, and Meadowdale hands off for about a 0-yard gain there.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to hold on to that ball in this kind of rain.
And Meadowdale's using a lot of. They are pretty deep in the back, because we don't know who's quarterback and who's running the ball. They got so many people there.
They got 3 backs back there, and they're all standing shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, they're all playing quarterback.
You don't know which one the ball's going to get snapped to. I think they're just snapping into the backfield, and whoever grabs it gets to run.
Jeremiah Evans is back there right now. See who they snap it to. They're running a lot of Wildcats here. They snap it to the running back. He hands off to the quarterback. He's back pass over the middle, overthrown for number 7.
Yeah,
Isaiah Barman, number 7, overthrew him. Trey Chambers and Kiona Wong were back there.
Yeah, 1, he wasn't even open, and 2, he overthrew him.
Well, they're a run-first team.
It was evident on that play.
3rd and 10, ladies and gentlemen. 3:18 left to go in the first quarter.
3rd and 10. This is the way they scored last time.
Boy, and Leslie will have to show us that rain coming down. It is pouring out there. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it is really coming down.
Well, just look at the track. I mean, the track is just a puddle.
Oh, the track is, yeah. You don't want to be running track right now. Okay, handoff to number 38. He's caught for about a 2-yard loss in the backfield, so that's going to bring up 4th and 12. Good stand by the Grizzlies.
The punt team comes on.
Oh, look at great camera work there, Leslie. Look at that rain coming down, folks. That actually favors Meadowdale a little bit just because they're a primary running team.
But, I mean, the missile, Palmer's got,
that's true, very true.
The total offense of the Meadowdale, right?
Very true.
So
okay, here we go. Back to punt is Meadowdale. Ooh, they look like they could have blocked that. Trey Chambers calls for a fair catch at the 43-yard line. Now on that, John, it looked like they had penetration there to block that punt, but they kind of chickened out on it.
Well, they're worried about contacting the punter, right?
Well,
They've had that problem in the past.
I think they saw yellow flags all over the place prematurely.
Yeah, because they were right there. You probably could have caught that ball. You probably would have caught the punter at the same time.
Yeah, they looked like they could have tackled the punter. So Glacier Peak's going to take over. 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. Becerra back in shotgun formation. He's back to pass over the middle. Oh, and it's just off the fingertips of who is that? Number 83. It's Jacob Woolman, I believe.
Senior, 6'1", 230.
He's got to come down with that because that was Becerra actually put that right in his bread basket, and it just kind of.
He had to stretch a little bit for it, but it did hit him in the hands.
It did hit him in the hands. You got to come down with that. We'll give him credit because it's raining though.
Yeah, a little bit.
2nd and 10 now for the senior Chris Becerra. Michael Palmer right behind. He's back to pass. Looks like it's going to the wrestler, and he's out for about a 6-yard gain out to. Oh no, even farther than that.
Further, he shot through. They weren't able to get him
shoot
down.
through. So Sean Elledge picks up about 8 yards and about 5 of them after contact there.
Yeah, they're learning he's one hard guy to pin.
Well, it looked like he was down from here, and all of a sudden he came shooting out of there. So 3rd and 2 from about the 49-yard line. Palmer right up the middle, and he's going to get it. He's at about the 45-yard line of Meadowdale. Pick up about 7 yards for the missile. 1st and 10 Grizzlies from the 45. Rain not letting up. Becerra back. He hands off to the missile right up the middle, and not much doing there for Palmer. About a 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 8 for Glacier Peak from about the 43-yard line. It looks like they're going to spot that.
Things are starting to roll, Tim.
Things are. Maybe the rain isn't so bad for GP.
Well, we'll see. That remains to be seen.
1:25 left in the quarter. Meadowdale up 7-0. Okay, here we go. Becerra back to pass. Over the middle. Oh, and it's caught by Austin Hines. And touchdown, Grizzlies.
That was an excellent throw, Tim.
Oh, he threw that right on the money, and they caught Meadowdale sleeping.
Yeah, and he was able to shake that one tackle, too, and squeak in.
And Austin Hines has been coming up.
Tackled by 15 Ryan White.
Well, did he get tackled? I thought he got into the end zone.
In the end zone, but he was the only one left trying to defend.
That was Austin Hines, wasn't it?
I believe.
Number 11, yeah.
Austin having a great season so far. He was 17 for 243 yards.
Just like that. Okay, here's the extra point. Oh, now they're doing some funny business here. Looks like they're going to go for 2 at this point. Here they are going for 2. And they kind of... Oh, did he get in? Looks like he got...
Austin Hines again.
Austin Hines for the 2-point conversion. Glacier Peak 8. Meadowdale 7 with 1:04 left in the first quarter.
Those plays always seem so strange. They throw the offensive line wide right. I mean, there's nobody to even
but the
block.
Strange thing about that is you'd think that they're going to pick that up because it's just Austin Hines back there. Yep. Great heads-up play by the Grizzlies to take the lead in the pouring down rain.
Yeah, they only leave one blocker, the center, to even block.
Yeah, he just kind of wiggled his way through there. Good heads-up play by Austin Hines. Okay, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute.
Now you have that great neighborhood pub to relax, have fun with friends, and not have to go to some big chain. That's right, the Twisted Lime Pub has great drink specials, delicious food, your favorite game on, and the music you will love. Located close to home in between Mill Creek, Snohomish, and South Everett, you're never too far to stop in and enjoy the great atmosphere and top-notch service. They feature the best microbrews on tap, a full bar, so come on in after the game. Tim and I will be there. The Twisted Lime Pub, your local neighborhood pub.
Okay, folks, welcome back, everybody. And John, it looks like they got the ball marked at the 39-yard line. Why do they got that? That's a little bit odd.
Must be some sort of penalty on the extra point.
It's not a 1-yard penalty, though.
It's kind of a punt kick.
Little pooch kick, and Glacier Peak didn't quite. They kind of did the exact same thing Bothell did. Little pooch kick, but Meadowdale was able to recover. But I see some commotion down there. See some The refs are talking it over down there.
They seem to be confused this evening.
They do. I don't see a flag, though. Oh, there is a flag. Oh, no, they're waving the flag off. Apparently there was a flag, and they changed their mind.
Well, they can do that, Tim.
Well, apparently they can, but I don't think it's
woman's
real
prerogative.
appropriate to pick up the flag. If you throw a flag, you saw something.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't pull it back in. I'd stick to my guns.
You got to stick with it. If you saw something,
otherwise
although
you're
it's
losing
probably
face.
against Glacier Peak, then you're more than welcome to put that flag right back. Okay, here we go, folks. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line for the Mavericks. 8-7 Grizzlies.
Number 5,
who's
Braxton in the backfield.
Thank you for helping me out. I can't keep track of all these quarterbacks they got going here.
Well, everybody's a quarterback as far as I can tell.
Number 19 in motion. Braxton's going to keep it right up the middle. He's going to get absolutely nothing.
Interesting offense. All they do is run quarterback sneaks. 38, Austin Jacobson on the tackle.
And I don't even know if they're quarterbacks. They're kind of snapping it to the running back here. And
no, the only quarterback's number 9, and they occasionally hand the ball off to him.
Once in a while, they actually put him back there.
Or is he the passing back?
Well, very good question. Well, they've got us fooled, but it doesn't take much. Rain's still coming down. It's obviously going to be a factor. Okay, who do we got in the back now, John? Number 19, I believe.
19, Chance Diamond.
Chance Diamond. He hands it off back to the quarterback, who throws it right down the middle. And that's, right through the hands of Kainoa Wong. He had that, and you can see he's disgusted.
Yeah, that was his all the way. That was the rain there, Tim.
That was the rain. That just kind of slipped right out of his hands. It was intended for number 15, Ryan White.
Got to grab a hold of that rock real tight.
We're calling it 3rd and 10 from about the 29-yard line. So big play for the Mavericks here.
Okay, now the quarterback.
Number 7?
Number 9, Jeremiah Evans, came off.
Who do we got at quarterback right now? Looks like number 19 is back there. Nope.
5.
Number 5.
Malik Braxton.
He's going to keep it, come around the left-hand side. He's got about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 4th and 5. Good heads-up play by the Grizzlies. They stayed home on that one.
Oh, there's some laundry on the field.
Uh-oh. That's going to probably it's a face mask. Glacier Peak personal foul. Oh, my, and they held him, too. That's twice they've done that. I think they're calling that against Kainoa Wong. Jeez, the penalties, John.
Yeah,
I didn't see it from here either. Of course, I didn't see either one of the pass interferences.
Yeah, I didn't notice it when the play was going on. I just spotted that flag after the fact.
I know people at home are going to start calling me a homer, but I just didn't see it. And they gave him, that's of the 15-yard variety, too.
Yeah, that's a big
one. And those are painful.
Down.
That takes the wind out of the defense a little bit. They held him.
Well, especially the defensive line, the guys up front working really hard.
Yeah, and then they get those penalties. That's the 3rd crucial penalty against Glacier Peak. 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line. That's going to end the first quarter. End of the first, Glacier Peak up 8-7 over Meadowdale. And we'll be right back right after this. Stick with us.
I'm with Shannon O'Kelly, physical therapist from Murphy's Corner Physical Therapy and president of IRG. Shannon, what is an AC separation and how is it treated?
Well, an AC separation occurs when the joint that is called the collarbone and the scapula, this bone on the scapula or shoulder blade is called the acromion. This joint is connected by ligaments. If you injure that joint or spring that
for about a half a yard. Not much doing there.
I think that was Chance Diamond.
That was Chance Diamond.
You never know who's going to take the snap.
They've snapped it to about 5 or 6 different people. We understand it doesn't take much to confuse us, but they're
doing a good job.
Yeah.
And we got a good vantage point up here.
We do. By the way, we just got a text from our good friend Scott Oshman. He was Rep of the Year for the 2nd year in a row.
Congratulations,
good job,
Scott.
listening in from Kansas City. We're trying to fill in his shoes today.
Missed the game for the awards ceremony, eh?
Michelle Becerra is telling us it's Larry, Moe, and Curly, and I hope she's talking about...
If she's talking about us, she's probably right.
But either way, she's right. Thank you,
miss.
Michelle. Also, listeners, if you can follow, we're going to put you to work out there. If you can follow the Oak Harbor Marysville Pilchuck game, hit us on the Facebook and let us know what's going on with that, because that's a very important game tonight. We're all waiting anxiously.
We would
for
love
some
to
scores,
keep track
so
of that.
We'll give you credit on the air for giving us the score there.
Cheerleaders shaking out their pom-poms. They're soaking wet.
Okay, here we go. 2nd and 8 for Meadowdale. Hands off back to the quarterback, and he's rolling out and gets it off just in time. But Michael Palmer was putting the pressure on him, and he had to get it off quick, and really only about a gain of about 2.
Palmer was able to give him a little shove, too.
It was complete to Isaiah Barman.
Help him to the ground.
Gave him a little extra business there.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 there for Meadowdale. Now Glacier Peak's going to need to watch the penalties here, because 3 times now they've done that. Okay, here we go. Number 5. That's Braxton back there. He keeps it. He's going around the right-hand side, and they're going to catch him for about a 2-yard loss. And Glacier Peak holds him, gets him about the mid-stripe there. That's going to bring up about 4th and 8 or 4th and 9.
Kainoa Wong on the tackle.
Kainoa Wong. He's making up for that pass that went off his fingertips.
Yeah. He's got some work to do to make up for that one.
4th and 9, they're saying.
You know, I wouldn't want to think that they are kind of evening out the play with refs.
And Todd Elvig's jumping in, blaming the refs. I like it. That's our 5-tool player, Todd Elvig, jumping in there.
I thought we backed him down to 3 tools this year.
Well, we did. We tried to give him a media ban, but unfortunately he can just jump in whenever he wants. Okay, so sorry about folks. Glacier Peak gets the ball. They punted. A fair catch, I believe, and Glacier Peak's going to take over at about the 21-yard line, it looks like. Rain's still coming down.
Okay.
Leslie giving us a shot of the rain there. Good camera work, and it's coming down hard. It's going to be a factor. Becerra, 1st and 10 from his 21-yard line. Palmer in the back to pass. And it's just off and we got just off the fingertips of Elledge, but we got a flag in the background. It's usually where a holding call is going to be. Let's see. And it's an illegal man downfield on the Grizzlies. So that's their 4th penalty of the game there, John.
I'd like to know who that was. What are they doing? Just pushing the defensive line back, or what's the?
That's always a mental mistake when you got that missed assignment. So that's going to back them up. The only beauty of that, they may decline it. They are declining that. Yeah, because they don't want to. They don't want to give. They'd rather have 2nd and 10, I think, than 1st and 15.
Rather not give them any opportunities, because they can score from anywhere.
I would do the same thing. And the rain was obviously a factor. Elledge could have had that. Becerra back to pass, back to the wrestler, Sean Elledge, and he squirts out of a couple tacklers and gets down to about the 26-yard line. So that's going to bring up about 3rd and 4, I believe. See what they're going to mark that at the 26-yard line.
10 minutes left.
I thought I saw some lightning out there.
I saw the lights flash.
Yeah, I think there was a little lightning out on the field. 3rd and 5 from the 26-yard line.
There's the run.
There goes Palmer up the middle. He's into the secondary 50-yard line, and he's across the 50 to the 48-yard line. Big by the missile.
Yeah, breaks 2 tackles. Eventually gets slowed down enough where they can catch him from behind, but he's a hard boy to bring down.
And the great thing about the missile is he knows north and south like nobody's business.
I don't think he can actually turn, Tim.
He can't turn east and west. Becerra back to pass over the middle. There's the wrestler. Elledge catches it about the 30. 3 people trying to tackle him. He won't go down. He finally goes down for about 5 tacklers, but that's a gain of about 17, 18 yards for the wrestler.
It's on the 31-yard line.
That brings it 1st and 10 from the Mavericks 31-yard line. Becerra back, shotgun formation. He's back. He's throwing it to looks like Marcus Baruch, and he's stumbling and bumbling for a first down for the Grizzlies. And that's about 5 or 6 yards after contact for Marcus Baruch. And we haven't been calling his name too much in the last couple games. So
no, in fact, he's been real quiet so far this evening. Be nice to see Marcus bust out and get some stats. Excellent player, nice kid. Oh, Palmer stuck in the backfield.
There goes
free.
Michael. The missile, and he gets another first down to the 10-yard line. And Palmer's had a big game in the rain.
Yeah, he is. And GP threatening.
And that was all yards after contact also.
Yeah, he got stuffed on his attempt to go up the middle.
And they're not even giving us time to think about it here. Becerra, shotgun formation, pass or hands off up to the middle of the missile, and he's to the 5, to the 3. I think we got a flag in the background. I think it's going to be on number 75. Let's see what they're going to call here. And it's going to be a hold on the Grizzlies. That's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it was on number 75.
Well, that's going to be good, Tim, because they need a little more space to be able to operate.
They do need to open it up here a little bit.
You don't want to be too tight to that goal line because there's not enough room to maneuver. Can't run your patterns.
Logan Holman gets the penalty for holding back there.
You got to look at the bright side.
Well, he was also the one that did the high snap.
Couple mistakes by Logan early in the game today.
We're not going to dwell on that, though, Tim.
No, we're past that. I'm dwelling on the rain. Okay, they're having a little changing up the play here. Austin Hines in motion.
No.
Okay, Becerra, shotgun formation. Michael the missile Palmer right behind him. Here's the snap. He's back to pass. Right over the middle. There's the wrestler.
Touchdown. There he recovered.
Oh, he recovered. He catches it. It looked like it was a touchdown.
He caught it, fumbled it, and recovered it.
Are they saying it's a incomplete pass?
No,
I think they're saying it's an incomplete pass.
No, they said incomplete pass.
I actually thought he caught that and fumbled it, but all you have to do is maintain possession into the end zone. No, that's a couple drops by the wrestler.
Well, it's the rain.
Should have been
right?
a touchdown. It is very wet out there. We will give him that. Okay, here's Becerra, shotgun formation, back to pass. Then he's going to keep up the middle, and he's brought down for no gain. That's going to bring up 4th down.
4th and 6.
4th and 6 from the 20-yard line.
Oh, we're going to bring on the field goal team.
Pettit try to go up by 11, and it looks like Pettit's going to attempt probably about a 37-yard attempt here. You don't see a lot of those.
Not in high school ball.
And it looks good. Oh! It is no good.
Left.
Just left.
Just outside.
Speaking of long field goals, a player in Washington just kicked a 67-yard field goal. I heard it on the news on the way down. They didn't say it was on. It was on like CNN headline news, or it was on Fox News, whatever I was listening to at the time. But 67-yarder in Washington State.
Well, now the GP defense has to hold them back at this end so they can get decent field position again.
Yeah, so Meadowdale's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
7:43 left in the half.
7:43, 8-7 Grizzlies. Quarterback keeper right up the middle, and he gets about 15 yards. Number 38. Who do we got there?
38?
38 or 39.
38's
39. Who is that?
39's Tekle Emmanuel. Emmanuel Tekle.
They're using so many people, I'm having a hard time. Tekle. Hey.
Excellent run, though. That's really the first
that
we've
was
seen of
good
him tonight.
for about 14 yards for the Mavericks there.
And like we said earlier, they're deep in the running back department. So
well, they're deep enough where we can't keep track of all these people playing quarterback and running back.
Well, there's 3 quarterbacks in at a time, so.
Running some funny plays here.
It's a lot of funny
Who do
business.
we got in the back right now, John? Number 5. Oh, but they snap it to number... I think they snapped it to number 39 again.
Was it Emmanuel Tekle?
Let's see who... Got Sean Elledge on the tackle there. Number 39 is who they snapped it to. So they were playing him at quarterback.
Yep, Emmanuel
Tekle. Let's see, we got number 9 in right now.
So that's the passing back.
Well...
He's a lot like a punter. He only comes in specific situations.
Or if he's right back there, they snap it to the other guy. So let's see who they're snapping it to. They got both of them lined up at quarterback.
He's a decoy.
Snaps to Emmanuel. He's running around the right side, and he gets about 4, maybe 5 yards. They're going to spot him just short of the first down. I think I saw some more lightning out there.
Yeah, so Coach Stewart has had to adapt his offense, it seems, to not having a quarterback.
Yes, and it looks like we're going to bring up 4th and 1. Is that 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 1?
It's not 1. It's
3rd and inches here.
Yeah.
Got 4 players back there to take the snap. Snap to Emmanuel. He's stopped. He stopped for about a loss of 1 yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down for Meadowdale.
Yeah, he lost more like 2 on that play.
Yeah. He ran right into the line of scrimmage.
He ran into a brick wall.
Oh, my gosh. Where are they spotting that? Oh, my.
Quentin Dunbar on the tackle. Big number 8.
I think they're going to... He lost about 1.5 yards on that.
Boy, that's
and he bounced off one of the... He bounced off one of the his own players, I think.
What do you mean? It was a loss, and they think they're... Oh, I thought they were going to bring on the chains to measure.
I think they might give him a...
But it was a loss. Why would you come in and measure for a loss?
That is a horrible spot, folks. He got him for about a 1.5 to 2 yard loss. They must be giving him like forward progress, but he wasn't stopped. He bounced off a guy and then kept going.
Make it. They're about 3 inches short.
Yeah, they're saying that's going to bring up 4th and inches.
I think these are replacement refs.
Boy, I'm telling you, there's been a couple very questionable calls tonight. 4th and inches. Rain's still coming down hard.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to lighten up.
Okay, here we go. Emmanuel to take... Oh, and they're going to give it to him. But I think it might be a false start.
There's a flag on the far
flag.
side.
I think it's a false start on the Mavericks.
It is.
Preliminary false start, Meadowdale. That's going to be 4th and 5 plus a few inches.
Well, wouldn't you decline?
No, they're not going to decline.
It was 4th down, wouldn't you?
No, they have to do it. It's a dead ball foul, so it's going to be play over. So now it's going to bring up 4th, and they're going to call it 6. So now they're going to punt.
The punt team's coming in.
Big break for the Grizzlies.
The lefty Brett Schaefer, number 16, back to punt.
And we got who do we got? The Wrestler and Trey Chambers in the back. The Wrestler and the Thief. That's going to go to Trey Chambers. Not going to be able to field it. Takes a little bit of a Meadowdale bounce to about the 26-yard line of Glacier Peak. Okay, so we'll see what Glacier Peak offense can do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in about 30 seconds.
And weekends. Pinky's Plumbing. Want to pay less? 206-707-1497. Experienced, local, friendly. That's Pinky's Plumbing. Professional plumbing services 24 hours a day.
When the plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinkies.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and look at the rain coming down, folks. Remember that nice September and first week of October we had?
Balmy, warm weather.
Gone. It is gone. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies at the 26-yard line.
We had 89 days of sunshine.
Oh, and it's already a flag. They going to call that a delay of game? That's going to go against the Grizzlies. They're already...
We had 89 days of sunshine. Now we're going to get like 220 days of rain.
Did we have 89 days of sunshine? That's absurd.
It is. It was a fabulous late summer.
I was actually ready for some rain. I hate to admit it, and I'm the one complaining all the time about.
But now you're done with it.
No. I could use a couple more days, but then I'm ready for some 89 more days of sun. Okay, 1st and 15 for the Grizzlies. Becerra hands off to Palmer right up the middle. He gets about 1. Not much doing. Good play by the defensive line there. Jojo Akahondria. Oh, we do have an injured player on the field. I can't quite see. Oh, it looks like it's 34. That's Michael Palmer's injured.
Hand.
That's not going to feel good.
Looks like it's his hand.
It looks like it is his hand. Ooh, that's a big blow. You don't want to have the missile out right now, especially when it's raining like this and you need to rely on your running game. Ouch. Who are they putting in back there? Is it Josh Pinka's in for him. Becerra back to pass. Oh, and it's just off the fingertips of, is that...
it's number 15.
Nick Allen, and he gets banged out of bounds, and I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag on that.
Yeah, because it was way after
the play. Oh, they did throw a flag.
There you go.
Personal foul, and that's going to give him 15 yards because, he goes about 2 yards out of bounds, and he got just drilled. Finally, we catch a break.
Well, we catch a break, but we just lost Palmer for a while.
Yeah, maybe he's going to come back in. I've got high hopes. We got Ron Hethorn on the sideline. Can Ron chime in at all? No?
He doesn't really need both hands, does he?
Only one to carry it.
Now, if he hurt his leg, that'd be bad, but...
All right, 1st and 10 Grizzlies from the 37-yard line. Okay, Becerra shotgun formation. He's back to pass, and bad pass intended for Austin Hines.
Puts it into the turf.
Yeah, you got the weather affecting us a little bit.
He needs to give that ball to Pinka and let him run.
Pinka's actually having a pretty good year. He's got some snaps when the games have got out of hand. He's done pretty well this year.
Palmer's good back in.
Becerra back to pass, and that's caught by Austin Hines for about a 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 5. And Palmer's back in, ladies and gentlemen. The missile's back. The missile just had a bad fuse. He is back. Goes Becerra back to shotgun formation, changing the play up. There's the snap, and he's back to pass. And caught by the wrestler, and he's stumbles and bumbles. Oh, almost a first down. He's just about a yard short, I think they're going to have him.
He had to leapfrog one defender.
He did. It seems like, every time it takes about 3 or 4 guys to bring him down. And it's going to bring up 4th and 1, I believe. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yep, 4th and 1.
4th and 1. A lot of times they change their mind and do a little pooch kick. They got Becerra, or they got Sean Elledge. And he keeps it.
Keeps it.
And I think he got it.
Faked it to Becerra and quarterback keeper.
And he actually faked it to Baruch.
That was, that was a little of Meadowdale's own medicine.
Yes, exactly.
No quarterback.
They stuck the wrestler in. Good play by the wrestler. First down, Grizzlies right at the mid-stripe.
They're going to do it again.
We got Sean Elledge again at quarterback. And he's keeping it right up the middle, and he's hit hard. Oh, but he's still on his feet, and he gets about a 3 or 4. He actually got about 4 yards on that.
You're not going to bring him down by just running into him.
No.
You're going to have to grab on, right?
You're going to have to hang on and hope you slow him down.
So that somebody else can knock him down.
2nd and about 7 here. And here goes Marcus Baruch around the outside. And he's tackled hard. for probably maybe a gain of 1.
Yeah, tackled by number 15, Ryan White. He came just flying in from the far side.
Okay, now we got Becerra back under center.
He must have needed a drink of water or something, Tim.
Maybe there was an equipment malfunction, but Becerra's back in. 3rd and 7.
Let's put the ball in the air.
Becerra back to pass. Oh, and he has Baruch wide open, but underthrows him by about 5 yards. Definitely the water is getting on the ball there. That's going to bring up 4th and 7 from the 47. This is a spot where Rowe typically would go for it, but 4th downs, they've just been atrocious this year on 4th downs. They're like, I want to say they're like 4 for 22 or some ridiculously ugly stat like that.
Dunbar's not in, so they're probably not going to do a quick kick, although
Becerra did. There we go, back to pass. Flag on the play. And it's caught by Baruch.
Oh,
and there he goes.
Touchdown.
A touchdown. Glacier Peak.
It just depends on what the flag is.
That flag might be coming back. Meadowdale's signaling that flag's coming back. Costly penalties for the Grizzlies.
I mean, how many times have we had 50-yard touchdown plays this season that have been brought back? That's got to be 3 or 4, right?
What was that?
I'm not sure what that call was. Illegal shift, they're calling that. Illegal shift on the Grizzlies negates a touchdown by Marcus Baruch.
Just a little
that hurts.
A little too shifty.
Now it's going to bring, instead of 4th and 7, it's probably going to be 4th and 12, and that's probably going to put them in a punting situation. Yeah, and they are going to punt it now.
Yep, Pettit's in.
Oh my, the penalties this year.
QB's in the backfield.
Okay, 4th and 12 from the 49. Spencer Pettit back to punt. Good punt by Pettit to the 20-yard line. Oh, he keeps it. 20, 30, 32, and he's tackled out of bounds, or tackled right at the line for about a 10-yard gain.
That was number 11, Stephen Shaw, wasn't it?
I'm going to take your word for it.
I'm just guessing. So no quarterback on again. He's on the sideline. We got Malik Braxton in the backfield along with Chance Diamond.
Malin Braxton, yeah, he looks like they're going to line him up at quarterback, although they'll probably snap it to somebody else. Okay, looks like we got a timeout on the field, folks. Timeout, Meadowdale. We'll be back in just a minute, folks. Stay with us.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Westco Conference are playing? Who won the game last night and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on westcoathletics.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making westcoathletics.com the place to view official scores, schedules, standings, and photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Westco Conference. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and check out westcoathletics.com, the official website of the Westco Conference.
Welcome back, everybody.
A little questionable.
Back here after Meadowdale takes a timeout. 2:04 left in the half. You got Glacier Peak up 8-7 over Meadowdale. Tight ball game.
Well, it wouldn't be tight except for we had 2 GP touchdowns called back on fouls.
He is correct. 2 touchdowns, both questionable. Malik takes the ball, and he's going up the middle for a gain of about 3 yards. So Malik Braxton is apparently their quarterback right now.
Well, I think he's a halfback that's taking the snap.
But he seems to be taking most of the snaps, and their quarterback, who's we thought was going to be Jeremiah Evans, is taking maybe 1 snap?
So he's just the back that throws the ball.
Correct. So Malik Braxton back right now, number 5. He takes it, he keeps it, he's back to pass. Pass is short and incomplete. Intended for number 7.
Yeah, that pass didn't have a lot of hope.
I think our defense is starting to get their number.
Yeah, the defense seems to be figuring this little trickery out. Austin Jacobson there on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Mavericks. 1:25 left in the half.
Looks like we're doing play number 4.
Okay, who do we got? Who do we got back there? We got number 7, number 9, and number 19. And he hands off right up the middle, number 19. He gets nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Good hold by the defensive line.
That ball even get backfield, or was that a center sneak?
It was they passed the quarterback actually.
Chance on the tackle.
Chance Diamond, who's actually listed as a running back, took the play. 1:12 left. The Mavericks are staring at 4th and 5. Obviously going to have to punt from where they're at their own 36-yard line. I think they took. Did Glacier Peak take a timeout? Looks like Grizzly timeout Glacier Peak.
Interesting football game so far.
Rain's not letting up yet, is it?
Oh, I think it's let up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe just a smidge. It's still a factor.
The crowd is really into it, even though it's raining like crazy.
Well, that's because they're not getting wet.
All right, here we go, folks. 1:12 left, 4th and 5 for Meadowdale on the 36-yard line. They're back to punt. We've got, is that Trey Chambers, or is that, who's in the back there? Trey Chambers? Blocked! It's blocked! Glacier Peak recovers, touchdown Glacier Peak! Joe Pinka with the block and the recovery! Huge block by the Grizzlies.
It's just a matter of time.
That's a game changer, folks. And Josh Pinka, they got in there unscathed. 14-7. And that's exactly what you don't want to do right at the end of the half.
Well, they've been close all season. They've been really close to a lot of those balls.
Earlier they had the block, and it looks like they backed off of it. They easily could have had a block earlier. Austin Pettit on for the extra point. Here's the snap, and it's up, and it is good. 15-7 Grizzlies. Huge turn of events there. Josh Pinka with the block and
Hey, sports fans.
recovery and
where
touchdown.
your favorite teams in the West Coast Conference are playing? Who won the game last night? Do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the West Coast Conference are playing? Who won the game last night and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on westcoathletics.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making westcoathletics.com the place to view official scores, schedules, standings, and photos for all the schools and all the sports in the West Coast Conference. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and check out westcoathletics.com, the official website of the West Coast Conference.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. And a correction, the wrestler Sean Elledge made the block and picked up by Josh Pinka. Great heads-up play by the wrestler who's having a career year. Here comes the kick. It's a pooch kick. Oh, and it's fumbled. Oh, and it's just fumbled by number 57, but then he recovered it just in time.
He went down fast after that ball.
He did. He dove on it. He did the right thing. 1:04 left in the half, so see if Meadowdale's actually going to try a play, or are they just going to sit on it here?
Well, if they were a passing team, they'd probably go for it, but since they're just going to run it, I don't know if they got enough time on the clock to get there.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Oh, and they take a timeout. We'll be back in just a minute, folks, and stay with us.
Pinky's Plumbing. Want to pay less? Pinky's Plumbing. Want to pay less? 206-707-1497. Experienced, local, friendly. That's Pinky's Plumbing. Professional plumbing services 24 hours a day.
When the plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
It'll just be black or what? Welcome back, everybody. Minute 4. Grizzlies took a timeout there. Just a heads up, we are going to be off the air for a few minutes during halftime. So don't be scared if you see a black screen. So stick with us. We got to make a couple technical adjustments. So again, we'll be off the air for a few minutes. Don't panic. We're not leaving you. Okay, here we go. Handoff, back to pass is the quarterback, and he's taken down for about a 15-yard loss. We got Matt Nicholson, we got Drew Liner, and
Nathan Bussing.
And our Nathan Bussing and Michael Palmer all back for a huge loss.
These guys are playing football.
The defense brought it today. Steve Hannon's got the defense fired up. 40 seconds left. That's going to be second and about 25, I think. Second and 23 from the 23 is what they're saying. 28 seconds. Now they're probably just going to sit on it. Yep. Handoff right up the middle.
Number 39, Emmanuel Tekle.
Emmanuel Tekle keeps it, and that's probably going to do it for the first half. 10 seconds left.
Tell them to stop raining.
The rain's going to let up just in time for halftime, Tim.
Yes, it is, and that will do it for the first half. 15-7 Grizzlies. Stay with us. We're going to be off the air for a few minutes.